What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Shane Rowe. Now guys, it's been about a week and a half since we last spoke, I think somewhere around there, and we had the international breaks. So I myself wanted to just take a little bit of time and recoup. But we're back. We have a game tomorrow against Brighton at home. So we're looking to get some points on the board and try and kick on. Most of the team looks relatively ready to go. We'll touch on that in a little bit. But there's been a lot that's happened in the last week and a half. Some news has come out. And, I just wanted to go over a couple of it with you guys, see how you guys feel. Like, leave your comments down below. Please, it's an open discussion, so let me know how you guys feel about the whole situation. But we are clearly having a problem on the right. First, it was Mason Greenwood, and we've been having some issues with Mason Greenwood and his personal life. And I'm just gonna come out and tell you, to be honest with you, in my opinion, his personal life is his personal life, and they have seemed to have gotten past this thing. So, let him go play football. The club has loaned him out to Getafe, I think it is. And in 48 hours, he's sold more shirts than they've ever done in their entire history. A lone player. So there is support for the player. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not the one to just cut somebody's head off and let people live sometimes. That's all I'm going to say about that. Anthony's also been accused. He's going through some investigations right now, and so he's out of the team. Ten Hag gave us the recent update on that, and we wait for whatever information comes out. We wait for the outcome. We don't make no judgments over here. So let's just see how that goes. I wish him all the best. Good luck, and hopefully he can learn from this situation. Both Anthony and Mason Greenwood. So, make good choices in life, man. But with one person's misfortune or two people's misfortune comes opportunities for other players. And I would love to see Pelistri get an opportunity to play on that right wing. There is no other winger that can do the job that we're going to need going forward. And I have said outright that he should have gotten the start over Anthony. And looking back in hindsight, you kind of see where Anthony's head wasn't always in the game. For the past 3 or 4 games, he just looked like he wasn't the player that we bought from Ajax. And now you see why. And, again, go deal with your stuff, mate, and we'll see what happens. But Pelistri with, I think, Rasmus Højlund coming in as well too, because let's just face it, Martial, can we just put a fork in that whole Martial experiment? It's done. Rasmus Højlund is the striker going forward until further notice. So let's just throw all the kittens in one bag and let's see what happens. I'm not even sure that's an expression, but whatever, we're gonna work with it. And when it comes to Rasmus Højlund and how he plays, I think Pelistri would work absolutely well with him. Him, Rashford, and Rasmus Højlund could be a devastating top 3 with Bruno just supplying the 3 with opportunities and chances left and right. So Pelistri, I really do think that it's his shot. Give him a shot. If you guys think that he should be, if he's deserving of a shot, comment down below. I would love to hear your opinion on this, because I really do strongly believe he needs to be given an opportunity, man. And with it being at home against Brighton, now Brighton is no walk in the park. Again, Brighton beat Wolves 4-0 a couple of weeks ago, so let's not be too disrespectful, right? So, but I really do think that he could cause a massive problem, and the thing is, I don't think defenders would know who they would need to be marking. The last couple of games, everybody knows Anthony has the one left foot, and he's not very good at it, to be quite truthful, right? In terms of finishing shots off. With him coming on the left side, being as unpredictable, and it's not like players are watching footage of him, so he could be a surprise on that right side. Rasmus Højlund, listen, from that one game against Arsenal, we saw what he's capable of. That hold-up play, that combination play with Bruno. The link-up looks like we're in for a treat. With that top three and Bruno behind them, I would love to see that going forward and given his opportunity, illustrate. Now, in relation to that right wing and Jordon Sancho, I told you guys this since the beginning of the season, why we haven't seen Sancho. And on one hand, in my opinion, just from the games that I've seen him play from preseason, he looked like he had to have been training well. I mean, he looked sharp, he looked like he was ready to go, and he even scored a goal. So I'm not sure if what the manager said was based on physical training or a mental training. I don't know. He is the gaffer, and I'm gonna tell you this: we have gone too many times where we have said, "Oh, blah blah blah, this gaffer, blah blah blah, this gaffer." Ole wasn't strict enough. You know, Mourinho was too strict, and all this other stuff. But we have to back the manager. That's it. If Sancho isn't doing what he needs him to do, then Sancho don't play. And we have to be this cutthroat. As according to Ten Hag himself, the standards were to the ground, and I completely believe him. So if he needs to kick a few players out, if he needs to call a few players out, Sancho's making $300,000 a week. Pounds a week. I think it's pounds, euros, whatever. It's a lot more than I am, right? So if somebody's calling you out for playing some football, shut up and play the football. This is no Sunday league, man. Buck up, pull the socks up and play ball. Players that want an opportunity to play for United, play for less money and do a better job. So that's just my opinion. And segueing into criticism, Harry Maguire, this guy. Why is everybody protecting Harry Maguire? Like, listen, again, I'm not going to tell you that Harry Maguire is not a good player, but Harry Maguire is not no Rio Ferdinand. He's not no Vidic, right? He's not no Stan. These guys are proper United defenders. Harry Maguire is not a what you would call the quintessential United centre back, right? I've always said he's a good centre back, but is he made for what we need? No. And because people are criticizing Harry, all I'm hearing is Harry this and oh my God this and how disrespectful this and blah 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 this. Even Ten Hag is kind of like, you know. And the funny thing is, Ten Hag is saying this at the same time he's not playing him, so we know Ten Hag don't like him. So he's just playing to the crowd himself too, right? Which he's got to play the politics, and that's fine. That's fine. Play the politics. But this, I mean, he's not good enough. That's literally the truth. Not good enough. I was worried. I even told you guys, it looks like it's going to be Harry Maguire and Lindelof going forward. And I'm like, this is the same thing we left off with in 2001. No one wants this anymore. No United fan wants this. If he's getting cheered by the opposition team when he comes on a pitch, there's a reason for this. And I'm not even sure what's coming first. Is it the chicken or the egg? Because you're saying, okay, people are messing with his psyche, so then he's playing bad, and then people mess with his psyche even more. You got to get him out of the game. And this idea that he is above criticism is ridiculous. He's a football player. He definitely signed up for this. You signed up for a lot of money plus criticism. That's just it. So deal with it. But good news is that from what I've heard from the injury updates, Martinez and Lindelof should be starting. So let's just get into what I think the team should be and what the team should look like this coming Saturday. So tomorrow at the game. And obviously we have Onana in the goal which I've heard recently that Onana is probably going to be going back to international duty, which I thought he was retired from that. So let's see what happens there. Lindelof, and I'm still disappointed in the fact that we didn't get a centre back. I've been calling for a centre back the entire window, and we didn't get one. Well, we did get one in Johnny Evans, which is I thought it was just going to be some nostalgic stuff. I didn't think it was going to be Johnny Evans is going to be part of the lineup, you know. But here we are again. So Onana, Lindelof, Martinez. Let's hope he stays fit enough. I think we finally get to see Reguilon. I know he has been good over there, but I think if we're gonna loan Reguilon for 6 months, we might as well use him. That's what I think. That's what I think as a manager. And Wan-Bissaka, you gotta play Wan-Bissaka. He's been amazing all season on the right side. Casemiro in the middle with Eriksen. From the recent update is that Amrabat is out. This is another disappointing area. Is when I'm asking myself, Mason Mount, 60 million out. Amrabat, okay, a lone player, which that again is not even acceptable in itself, but a lone player out, not ready to go. Rasmus Højlund, first critical 3 or 4 games, didn't have him, out. Varane, first 2-3 games, broken, out. Martinez, starting to be a bit iffy if he's going to be able to finish 30 games this season now, is in and out of the team. Shaw, 6 months out. When he comes back, is he going to be ready to just go? We are plagued with absolute injuries, and we are buying injured players, and I don't understand why. I guess I get the Amrabat and the Rasmus Højlund deal. One of my first videos when it came to Mason Mount, I said it's going to massively depend on which Mason Mount we get. Is it Mason Mount that's nursing injuries all of last season with Chelsea? Or is it the Mason Mount the year before that who was banging in assists and goals? So far, even our transfers throughout this window, I don't even know how to grade it, man. Like it's up and down. It's a bit wish-washy. And what do you want to say? You want to wait till Christmas to see how we look when everybody's back fit and everybody's good to go, and we have a full team to pick from? But by then, we could be out of three cups easily. But we go with Casemiro in the middle, Eriksen playing as his wingman, and Bruno in front of both of them, with Rashford on the left side where he is rightfully destined to be playing, and Garnacho coming in as his understudy if need be. Højlund up front. Let's get rid of this Martial experiment. And finally give my man Pellistri the right side. And give him 5 games, man, and see what he does in 5 games. And I'm sure, I'm 100% positive this kid is going to light up the Premier League, So that's my starting lineup for the game tomorrow. You guys let me know what you guys think. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I don't want to get too negative or too overly positive as well. I want to see how the game goes tomorrow. Assess the team that we even put out, because I'm not even sure. I think this is a team that plays, but, there might be some surprises. So, yeah. Leave your comments down below. Like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you've been rocking with your boy this long, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. God bless you. And GGMU.